The bookshop intruder. I've always had a passion for books, so it was only natural for me to work in a cozy little bookshop nestled in the heart of the city. The place was filled with the comforting scent of old paper and the soft rustling of pages being turned. It was my haven until that fateful night. It was late, and the dim glow of the streetlights cast long shadows through the windows. I was organizing the shelves, lost in the world of words, when I heard a creaking sound from the back of the shop. My heart skipped a beat, and a shiver ran down my spine. I cautiously made my way toward the source of the noise, my footsteps echoing in the silence. As I turned the corner, I saw a figure hunched over one of the ancient desks. My pulse quickened as I realized it was a man, his face obscured by a tattered hood. "Hey, what are you doing here?" I mustered the courage to ask, my voice trembling slightly. The intruder slowly turned his head towards me, and the dim light revealed his twisted smile. Fear gripped my chest, but I stood my ground. Without saying a word, he reached into his pocket and pulled out a knife, the blade gleaming menacingly. Panic surged through me, and I stumbled backward, knocking over a stack of books. He lunged toward me, his eyes burning with a deranged intensity. I dodged his attack, narrowly escaping his blade. The struggle ensued, books flying in the air as we grappled with each other. My heart pounded in my ears as I fought for my life. Adrenaline coursed through my veins, giving me the strength to push him away. With a final desperate effort, I managed to break free and sprint towards the exit. I burst out into the cool night air, gasping for breath. The world seemed to spin around me as I realized I had escaped the clutches of a madman. Tears streamed down my face as a wave of relief washed over me, mingled with lingering terror. That night forever changed me. The peaceful haven that once brought solace became a haunting memory. Now, every creaking sound or flicker of movement sends chills down my spine, a constant reminder of the horrors that lurk in the shadows. The sinister stalker. Working in a bustling city bookshop had always made me feel safe, surrounded by the comforting presence of literature enthusiasts and curious readers. But beneath the tranquil facade, an unseen threat loomed, waiting for the right moment to strike. It started innocently enough. A stranger, a man with cold, calculating eyes, would frequently visit the store, his gaze fixed on me. At first, I dismissed it as a coincidence, but as days turned into weeks, his appearances became more frequent. His lingering stares unsettled me, making my skin crawl. He seemed to be studying my every move, his presence suffocating. The unease grew, and my once beloved workplace became a prison of fear. Then the notes started. Innocuous messages slipped between the pages of books I was shelving, containing chilling hints about my personal life. How did he know such intimate details? Panic consumed me as I realized he had been following me, observing my every move. Paranoia gnawed at my sanity, and I couldn't escape the feeling of being constantly watched. Shadows danced at the corners of my vision, and every stranger's face became a potential threat. Sleep became a distant memory, replaced by nights spent peering through the blinds, heart pounding with dread. One day, as I closed up the shop, the stalker revealed himself. I turned a corner, and there he was, standing inches away, his eyes burning with malicious intent. Terror rooted me to the spot as he lunged at me, a sinister grin spreading across his face. Instinct kicked in, and I fought back with all the strength I could muster. We grappled with each other, the struggle echoing through the empty aisles. Fear lent me an unexpected ferocity, and I managed to break free, fleeing into the night. Since that harrowing encounter, my life has been a constant battle against the fear that stalks me. The once familiar streets have transformed into a labyrinth of hidden dangers. Every stranger I pass fills me with apprehension, and my world has shrunk to a suffocating existence of caution and suspicion. The menacing intruder. In the heart of the vibrant city, tucked away amidst the bustling streets, there stood a charming bookshop that had become my sanctuary. Its cozy corners and shelves lined with literary treasures provided solace from the chaos outside. However, one ominous evening, the tranquility was shattered by the presence of a menacing intruder. It was nearing closing time, and the soft glow of the fading daylight streamed through the windows, casting a warm ambience within the shop. I was engrossed in tidying up the shelves, lost in a world of whispered pages, when I noticed a figure lurking in the shadows of the farthest aisle. Curiosity mingled with caution as I cautiously approached, drawn by an unnerving energy emanating from the stranger. As I neared, his unsettling presence sent a shiver down my spine. His unkempt appearance and the predatory glint in his eyes filled me with unease. With a feigned nonchalance, I asked if he needed any assistance. He remained silent, his gaze fixated on a particular bookshelf. As I observed him more closely, a sense of dread settled over me, as if I had stumbled upon a predator surveying its prey. Attempting to ease the tension, I made my way back to the counter, only to find the cash register in disarray. Panic welled up inside me as I realized the truth. This man was not an ordinary customer, but a thief, hell-bent on pillaging our haven of literature. Fear coursed through my veins as I contemplated my next move. My thoughts raced, my heart pounded, and I had to act swiftly. With trembling hands, I fumbled for the phone, desperately dialing the number for the authorities. Time seemed to stretch as the intruder realized he had been discovered. With a sinister smile curling on his lips, he made a beeline for me. My heart thundered in my chest as I backed away, my mind racing with a mix of fear and adrenaline. In a moment of pure instinct, I grabbed the nearest object, a heavy hardcover book, and swung it at the intruder with all my might. The book connected with a satisfying thud, momentarily stunning him. It provided me with a precious opportunity to escape. I bolted towards the exit, my breath hitching in my chest. The bookshop seemed to shrink around me as I sprinted through the door, the cool night air balm against my sweat-drenched skin. Fear still gripped me, but a glimmer of relief washed over me as I realized I had evaded the clutches of danger. The memory of that night lingers, casting a shadow over my once beloved refuge. The bookshop, once a sanctuary of tranquility, now carries the weight of that harrowing encounter. Yet, in the face of adversity, it stands as a testament to resilience, a reminder that even in the most unsuspecting places, darkness can lurk, but bravery can prevail.